You ever wonder what TV shows people from the Bible would be on if they were living today? For example, I feel like Adam and Eve would do really good on Naked and Afraid, because they was in the Garden of Eden, naked. They was eating stuff they not supposed to be eating, and now they was naked and afraid. I feel like they would do really good on that. Anyways, I made a list of some people from the Bible and what shows I think they would be on. David, I feel like it's very obvious he would be on Love Island. He can't control his cuckoo and how he feel about women. No matter what woman he see, don't matter if she married or not, he finna go get it if he want it. Remember that one time the lady was taking a shower and he said, you know what? Let me pull her aside for a little chat. Yeah, I feel like David would do well on Love Island. Solomon. I think it's very obvious that he needs his own love show like Flavor of Love. It could be Flavor of Solomon or For the Love of Solomon. We can find them 700 wives and 300 concubines he had and make them figure it out for the love of Solomon. I think that makes the most sense. Cain and Abel. I got to package them together because I feel like they'll be on the first 48. Yeah, Cain was the first person to do it to somebody else. And God was a witness. God would be the detective trying to find out. He pulled Cain to the side and said, hey, seen your brother? Cain would say, do I look like my brother's keeper? On the first 48. Jacob, 100% going on catfish. Jacob might actually be the first catfish in human history. You remember when he dressed up like his brother Esau so he can get the blessing from his father? His father and his mother wanted to give the blessing to Esau, but his father was blind, so Jacob dressed up as his brother to catfish his dad to get the blessing, and it worked. First catfish to ever work. Anyways, Moses. We have to put Moses on Survivor. He survived in the wilderness leading a bunch of people for 40 years because he was being hard-headed. It should have only took 10 to 11 days. But he was out there for 40 years and they survived. So I think we need to put Moses on Survivor. Samson. When he's not being finessed by women, I think he would do really good on Physical 100. Remember that show where they took 100 athletes to try to see who was the best when it came to physical activity? The way they described Samson in the Bible with all that physical stuff he was doing, we might as well put it to the test. Yeah, take Samson and put him on Physical 100. I'm trying to see something. Judas, we got to put him on the mole. Yeah, we got to put him on the mole. He's a rat. He's a snitch. He was taking all the insider information on Jesus and then ratted him out for a few shekels. Put Judas on the mole. Mary and Joseph, when they're not on Maury arguing about the paternity of that baby Jesus, y'all gonna hate me for this, but I think they need to be on Teen Mom. Yeah, they need to be on Teen Mom. Did you know that Mary was between the ages of 12 and 16 when she had baby Jesus? Technically a teen. And I think it'll be interesting to have cameras around watching a teenager raise the literal son of God. No pressure. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day. You know I love you and I'll see you tomorrow. But if I don't, stay out of trouble.